I'm a real person, right? I'm a real person. You know, a lot of us, we get caught up in the noise. We get caught up in the noise. You're seeing all this shit on the internet. A lot of dopamine stimulation, all this shit, man. And we tend to forget, you know, content like this that's more so raw, educational, it's buried up a lot because it's mainly filled with like a big pot of people. So we tend to forget that, you know, us people, us guys, we're real people. And it tends to go unnoticed, it tends to go underlooked. But we are real people, you know? People in the self-improvement industry, and just not even just self-improvement, people that's more into depth, we tend to forget because it's a big noise everywhere. There's a lot of stimulating shit. You just forget, you can't help but think to yourself, man, there's just so much noise everywhere. And it's not until you see type of videos like this where it's just more so raw on the camera, not really doing some overstimulating shit, not acting like a clown on the camera, a clown on the internet and whatnot. It just really makes you think to yourself, yeah, these people are genuine people, like real life people. And we tend to forget. We actually tend to forget. So I make video. One second. That's what I was saying. I prefer to move areas because me being a massive introvert, I prefer not to record videos where there's a lot of people around. So I decided to come here. I believe you found a good bench. Hopefully we can sit ourselves here. We even found a solid looking bench. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sit here for a bit. Not the cleanest seat. Yeah, like I was saying, there's just a lot of shit on the internet. Since you forget, yeah, these people are real people, you know. There's noise everywhere. You know, it's very common on the internet to talk shit about one another, posting fake shit. Because I remember one thing I used to always do when I was like 13 or something like that. All the time, and I'd always go on like Twitter. Twitter's like this, I don't know, it's this app where essentially, well, most of every social media app, you know, you have freedom of speech, you can say whatever the hell you want. To which, yeah, I'm sure you could and you should, you have the human right to do that. But I would use it, because I was a keyboard warrior at the time, right? I'd always use it as a reason to talk the most shit online, say things that I would have never really said in real life. And it's not until I stopped using the internet, I actually took the time to go outside and do more stuff and just speak to people in general. It really starts to mature you as a man, and you start to grow up and you realize, you know, these people on the internet, well, we seem to forget that they're actually actual real people. And sometimes you also tend to forget the extreme level of harm that your words can inflict on someone, you know. Now personally, I like this mentality that I'm responsible for whatever type of action I cause. You're responsible for, you know, how you control yourself in terms of how someone treats you. You give yourself the permission to allow yourself to feel either happy or sad, you know, or frustrated. You give yourself that permission because you are the master of yourself. You give yourself the authority. But I understand not everyone has that mentality, and hence why I'm making a video like this to remind you, we're real people. We are real people, man. Like me also, I'm not a fake guy. I don't do any of this stupid bullshit. I don't need to scream on camera like a fucking maniac. I don't need to harass people in public. I don't need to do this stupid shit just for the sake of views. I don't like being fake. It's not my character. Never has been, never will be. Maybe as a kid, the idea was entertained, but I don't have the reason to do so. So I'm just a real guy, man. I'm just a very honest guy. I'm literally just a regular black man in England. Like, honestly, if you see me in public, hey, say hello. Please say hello. We can spark a conversation. We can talk about whatever, man, because, yeah, it's worth bearing and repeating that, oh, us real people genuinely exist. And it tends to go overlooked. We tend to forget. You're too caught up in the noise, because I would imagine for most people, now if you're watching types of videos like this, I'm willing to imagine that, you know, maybe you're someone that cares about yourself a lot, you're heavily into depth. I don't know, it's good shit. But most people aren't like that. And your family probably is too. Okay, at least I was. I was most definitely like that. Yeah, my feed, my fucking feed was filled of all kinds of shit. That wasn't good for me. Just a lot of dopamine, dopamine addicts, shit stuff, man. And yeah, bro, it's crazy, mad crazy. Not something I'm fond of. I'm actually gonna go home now. But yeah, it goes back to what I was saying. Take care of yourself, man. There's a lot of shit on the internet, and we're real people. So this is why, and I think I'm matured. I'm willing to say I've matured early in terms of my mentality. I most definitely matured early. So I don't talk shit much anymore. And I think it's built empathy. I know it's like to be bullied. I've bullied people in the past. Not in real life. I'm too much a bit of a bitch to do that. But I've bullied people in the past, more so on the internet sense, which I believe everyone did at some point as being a child. But I would say I most definitely bullied people. And I do look back with a sense of regret. Now, in a best case scenario, would I wish I had changed it? Absolutely. But I didn't. And I can't go back in the past. So I guess the lesson is there. And if I were to go back and give myself advice 12 years in the past, well, more so 7 years in the past, I would say to him, stay off the internet, read a book. I'd never read at the time, so maybe that's why I was as ignorant as I was. Hence, it's reflecting through my daily habits, actions. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best, man. Daily habits, actions, all that stuff, man. Yeah. Real people, man. We are real people. And people tend to forget. Man. And, yeah. Real people, man. Real human beings. Genuine emotion. Genuine feelings. And don't get caught up in the internet. It's full of fake people, bro. Full of fake people. Don't reply to hate comments too. Not good for your spirit. Don't give them attention, man. The way I see it, it's like being in a relationship. You know, a woman, they'll act up. They can have these episodes where they just go and panic all the time. Now, the best thing you do when those times happen is to just stay silent. Don't fuel it. Wait for it to grow tired. And the same with hate comments. If you entertain the hate comments, what's going to happen is more people are going to they'll see that, and you'll fuel it. You're going to fuel the hate, and now you made the fire way bigger than it should be, and now you're getting damaged, and it's not benefiting you now. It's actually harming you. It's causing you more harm than good. So yeah, you don't want that. Yeah. That's all I have to say. We're real people. I'm most definitely one of the real guys on the internet. Hence why in my videos I always tweet about the struggle. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't want to filter anything. If I've done something bad or wrong, I'll let you guys know about it. I have nothing to hide. I'm just a real 19-year-old guy just documenting things and showing you how my life gets better and how my mind changes. That's really it, man. And hopefully you have someone to relate to. If there's not many, hopefully I can be one of them. And yeah, bye. That's all I have to say, man. Be real.